prompts are you using? How are you training AI to get the outputs that you want?
We're using AI to, specifically ChatGPT, to write blog posts, and then we would have it write the blog posts, but we wanted it to be Yoast compliant, right? So all the green stars or checks, all the SEO folks definitely know what that is. And so, and we wanted it to spit it out so that it very little editing, so that it would just fulfill what Yoast is looking for. And so what we would do was the first prompt was just talking about like what agency you work for, which is our agency. And so that's basically the first prompt, just describing who the bot is and where they work. And then the second prompt is describing like the writing style. That's all. You don't have to write anything yet. Just confirm. And prompt 1, you understand where you work. And then in prompt 2, just confirm the writing style that we've set. And then we start asking it questions from there.
So have you tried testing, training AI to be an employee at your agency versus being like someone that's like inside the brand? Does that change anything at all?
We have not tried that. I've heard of that on podcasts. Like people are like, oh yeah, like ChatGPT is my personal assistant now. And it's just a weird concept.
Yeah, dude, someone that I had on the podcast kind of recently was like just painting this clear picture of like what they think the future might be with AI, and who knows how long down the road. But like my AI assistant might communicate with your AI assistant, and that's how we'll like schedule a podcast interview, like just craziness like that. I think one thing that comes to mind, like specifically with e-com, and if you're using AI or not using AI, is like, keeping that brand voice intact when you're really doing anything on the marketing side, on the brand side. Have you guys done anything there to like try to make sure that's in check, or is that mostly like you guys going in and tweaking it to get that output?
ChatGPT obviously is not the best at that. It's just you can try to describe quite a bit to it, and it still just won't quite be on top of the brand usually. And we're pretty picky about that. And so usually for us as an agency, like we've spoken to the client a couple times. We had a kickoff call. They fill out a questionnaire. And then we'll refer to their website quite a bit. Like we assume you like your website, we would hope, as one of our clients. And so we'll just like pull all these phrases and use that to also teach us to then update what ChatGPT spits out. So that's like phase 1. And then phase 2 is then showing it to the client, and then they'll really dial in to the brand voice.